I'm Jemima, aka Tick to Fit VI. Basically, this is my first YouTube channel, which I'm very excited to be creating. And I'm gonna give you a little background of my story, why I decided also to create a channel, and also the meaning behind my name. Well, I'm from the Virgin Islands. I was born in St. Thomas, but I grew up in the British Virgin Islands, Tortola to be exact. Hence, this is the flag of my logo. I have to represent where I came from, basically. So, why I decided to create this channel. Basically, I've been a big girl all my life. Alright? Excuse the accent. But I've always been battling with my weight. And I should say, the first time average weight I ever been was a newborn at 7 pounds 7 ounces. From ever since I could have walked, I swear I was rubbing. Like, I do not know how it feels for air to pass through the legs. Literally. I always ask my husband how that feel. But anyway, he looks at me weird all the time, but I'm very serious. But a little background of my history of my weight. As I say, I've been big all my life. I remember when I was about 10, 11, we were doing like a science project in class. And as I said, I was big all my life, but I think that day is when I became aware of how big I was. I was 10, 11, and I remember everybody was getting way in front of basically the entire class. And when it came to my turn, I stepped on the scale and it literally went 205 pounds. Now mind you, I'm 10 going on 11 at 205 pounds. Again, I saw the number, I knew it was big, but it's not, children are mean. It is not until I started getting teased about my weight, I realized how big I was. I was always active, so my weight never hold me back from anything. I was always active. But I also remember a time, because of that incident where everybody was aware of my weight. I had a classmate, he drew a picture of me in a chair, breaking the chair, and made copies of it and posted around the school, which was humiliating, but such is life. I forgive him now. It was really sad at that point. That's when I became, I am really big. Like my peers, their average weight, and look at me. I was called a Mom P. That's somebody who's very big. So as the years passed, it's not until about 15, 16, I became very serious about my weight, more or less. So my mom, I remember she bought something called Bias, and it was just tablet, and I was on a very strict diet, and I did lost some weight. At that time, I did meet my husband now. He was my high school sweetheart at the time. Did lost some weight, but still was a big girl. Again, we were called the number 10 because he was very skinny. Like, he still is slim, but he was like a pick going high school, and I was round, so they call us the number 10. Again, at that time, I was more developing my self-esteem. I really did not have a low self-esteem, even though I was big. But of course, I didn't like being big. Nobody, well, I shouldn't say nobody likes because I love who I am now. But at that time, I really did not like the idea of being bigger than everybody else. So anyway, I went on to university. I gained some weight in university, in nursing school. Anybody who was in nursing school know that nursing school is hard. So like I literally did not work out. I was just focused on graduating, studying. So that was least of my problem. I was just trying to get out of school. I graduated, got my first nursing job in Florida at Florida Hospital. So there, I then became very serious. I went strict dieting, low carb, some extreme workouts, and then I went from, at that time I was 250-ish, and I went down to 190 pounds, which is the lowest I've ever been in my adult life. I was very happy, lost over 75 pounds, was very happy with that result. And then about a year later, I got married to my husband in 2013. Then I got pregnant 3 months later, and weight came on rapidly, like crazy. I gained over, at the time when I married my husband, I went from 190 to 200. Then I gained over, it was over 50 pounds with my son, because I remember weighing the heaviest I ever been after my son was with my son was 283 pounds. Like, boom. I was devastated because I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost 300 pounds. How in the world did I reach there? But anyway, for some reason, breastfeeding do not work for me to lose the weight. I love breastfeeding. It's the best food you can give to your child. But I was not one of those moms where they breastfeed and then they come down like a stick. Nope, that was not me. After my son made a year, he breastfed for 14 months, but after 12 months, I was able to diet some more, and then the weight started coming off. After I delivered him, I went from 283, and then I was stuck at 275 for entire year. I did try dieting while breastfeeding, but my milk would dry up. So I just suck it up and be like, okay, I'm gonna give him another year of my life, even though he took like 10 months from before. I give him another year, which I did. So I went from 275, and then I went down to 220 pounds, which at 220 I look small. People will think that I'm regular weight, but I weigh heavier than I normally am. But anyway, was very happy. And then when I lost the weight, bam, pregnant again with my little girl. Now, mind you, remember I told you I was 283 with my son, which was the heaviest I've ever been. But then lo and behold, I got my daughter. I had some complications during the pregnancy and after the pregnancy, and I'm still dealing with some now, but it's getting way better. But with her, I went literally, I don't even know how to say it. With her, I went to 220 to 317 pounds. 317 pounds. Like I went from the 2 straight down to the 3. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is that? 104 pounds. Like, look, I was ballooned. I was devastated. And then after giving birth to her, remember I said I had some complications during pregnancy and after, and still with some now. I had to go back in the hospital a week later after giving birth to her, and they weighed me. And remember I told you I was 317 while pregnant with her. Now after delivering her, she was a little baby, 5 pounds 10 ounces. So you know that ain't baby weight. And I ate very healthy with her, so I was blown away to the weight that I've gained. I went after week from 317 to 324 pounds. Boosh! That's even bigger after having a baby. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, what is going on? And in my mind, I knew with my son, within a year of breastfeeding him, I could not have died if the breast milk would have dried up and I was not losing. So I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, this is ridiculous. I wonder why I gained so much weight. But again, it was part due to having fluid overload as well. So with her, when the water weight came off, had medication for that, peed a lot of it off. With her, I was stuck at about between 3 is a big gap, between 315 and 303. That's where the scale will be in between all the time for the year of breastfeeding her. She made a year last year, November 2018. She was born November 2017. So with that year, about November, December of 2018, I was 315. By the end of December, the last week of December, I was 303. And starting the 1st of January 2019, I was 297 pounds. Today, I'm making this blog at 283 pounds. And so I guess for the sake of the blog, I started 283. But my goal for this year is to lose 100 pounds from my heaviest, which was 324 pounds. So I would like to be 224 pounds or less by the end of the year. Saying these numbers to you guys is a very big step for me, because I remember I would never let people know how much I weigh, because my weight was always an issue. It messes with your self-esteem. Yes, I love myself. Yes, I'm always a happy person. Anybody who knows me know I'm always laughing. That's just who I am. Yes, during the year period of after getting my daughter, I had some issue that was going on, and I started having to take a medication, which I took when she was 6 months. So 6 months postpartum. I was already sad about my weight, but taking those medications, man, I was depressed. I've never been depressed in my life, and to have that sense of depression of my weight, number one. I never had this sense of like wanting to take my life, but I started wondering, how would life be without me? Like, I was very depressed. Will go in my closet and cry depressed, like for no reason, just cry. And my weight was a big issue, because I know that I would not be able to focus on getting rid of the weight until I finish breastfeeding her. She's 15 months old now. She still breastfeeds, but she don't require me to be her essential meal. So it's okay, because she's eating. She's a big girl now. So far, I've lost a couple pounds from the beginning of the year. 2, I wish I was in Wonderland. 297 to now 203, creating this blog. It's now February 23rd, 2019. So I'm glad for the accomplishment that I've made thus far. I created this blog so it could be a sense of accountability for myself. It's something I always wanted to do. I want to make myself accountable. You guys keep me accountable to reach my goal, and also hope I can help other individuals on the way fighting against obesity. Be happy with who you are. Love who you are. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. It don't have to be becoming slimmer. Just become a healthier you. It don't even have to be about health. It could be about your dream, your career, your goal that you have in your life. Just know, once you believe in yourself, you have faith, You can do all things through Christ which strengthen you. Trust me, I know it's hard. Because I lost weight a couple times before, people will always be like, yeah, you gained weight, me worry about Jemima. She can lose it off. She can get it off, me worry about her. But look, I don't be worried about myself, you hear me? I don't be worried about me because I know how hard it is. Again, sorry for the accent. I know how hard it is to lose weight. It is not easy. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, and a lot of effort. And so I created this blog to help empower others to be the best you and join me in on my journey for this year 2019. Let's see how Jemima looks at the end of December 31st, 2019. Come along, join me if you're willing to help keep me accountable and follow along my journey. Just click to subscribe and put on the notification button so you know when I upload a video. I will try to do, well, my goal is to do a weekly video showing you what I ate for the week, my workouts, and also weighing as well. So come join me in this journey. I'm just a Virgin Island girl trying to get healthy. You guys take care. God bless and all the best. Oh, also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, okay? Have a blessed day. Mwah, mwah.